Imagine a region where $3 trillion worth of trade flows every year. A sea filled with fishing grounds that feed millions, and seabeds believed to be rich in oil and gas. Now imagine 6 countries, each claiming overlapping parts of this sea. This is not a movie plot. This is the South China Sea, one of the most contested and strategically crucial areas in the world. But why does this stretch of water trigger so much tension? And who truly holds the power here? At the heart of the dispute is control over resources, shipping lanes, and regional dominance. China claims almost the entire South China Sea under what it calls the Nine-Dash Line, a boundary based on historical maps. But this claim overlaps with the exclusive economic zones of Vietnam, the Philippines, Malaysia, Brunei, and even Taiwan. These countries argue that China's claims are excessive and violate international law, especially the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS. China, however, has taken aggressive steps to reinforce its position. It has built artificial islands in disputed areas, constructed military bases, and stationed Coast Guard ships to patrol and sometimes intimidate vessels from other nations. Meanwhile, countries like Vietnam and the Philippines have responded by increasing their naval presence, partnering with powers like the United States, and taking legal action. In fact, in 2016, an international tribunal in The Hague ruled in favor of the Philippines, rejecting China's expansive claims. But China refused to recognize the ruling. The United States, though not a claimant, has a significant stake in this region. It conducts freedom of navigation operations to challenge what it sees as unlawful maritime claims. America sees the South China Sea not just as a shipping route, but as a test of international law and power balance in Asia. For countries like Japan, Australia, and India, who depend on the sea for trade, a stable and open South China Sea is critical. Beyond military tensions, there's also the environmental cost. The construction of artificial islands has destroyed coral reefs and damaged marine ecosystems. Overfishing and illegal fishing are depleting stocks that millions of people rely on. So, this conflict isn't just about sovereignty and politics. It's about survival, livelihood, and the environment. Yet, amid the geopolitical rivalry, local fishermen are often the ones paying the highest price. Imagine being a small boat captain from the Philippines, constantly harassed or chased away from waters your family has fished for generations. Or a Vietnamese sailor navigating contested waters under the shadow of Chinese coast guards. For them, this isn't a battle of governments. It's a daily struggle to make a living. So, what lies ahead? With China's rise, the U.S. pivot to Asia, and regional alliances strengthening, the South China Sea will likely remain a flashpoint for years to come. The question is, will it become a zone of cooperation or confrontation? Thanks for watching. If this story gave you a clearer picture of what's happening in Asia's most critical sea, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're diving deep into global issues every week, because understanding the world shouldn't be complicated. Hit that bell icon, share your thoughts in the comments, and stay informed with us.